be right back. I'll be right back. Caffeine. I woke up. Well, I went to sleep. I woke up. Went back to sleep. Woke up just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, Jesus. Big Troll 06. You know what? I just... I don't know, man. I just want to get rid of you instantly. I'll be back. Stupid name. It's a troll name. You're a troll. Well, those Shiba puppies are cute. Shibas are real cute, period. Doesn't matter if they're a puppy. They are. They're adorable. Yeah, see this, I'm sorry, this Big Mama 06, it's got a troll picture, the troll name, you know, I want to get rid of him, man. I'm gonna remove this guy, even though he's not even on the channel or the thing anymore. All right, what's up, Swampy Jack? I just looking at this guy like it's like a troll picture, Big Mama 06. That's a troll. I just want to get rid of the dude instantly. I don't want to give him a break. I don't. Why should I? There's no reason to. It's obvious what the guy is. I'm sorry. It's a prejudice. I know, but it's like. I can spot a troll when I see it. Yeah, the puppy is real cute, right? Yeah, it's something, man. It's something. It's caffeine time, I'll tell you that. I fell asleep, then I woke up, then I went back to sleep, and then I woke up. I was laying in bed. I put on Morning Joe, and I was listening to about the January 6th. Stuff. Just started working at a bronze school. Oh no shit, in the UK. You should have seen some big. I want to do that. I want to do that, man. I got I'm not good at mold making. I want to do that. I really do. It's funny you would say that. I've thought about it. We were at Michaels and got like alginate, and then I'm like, I don't think alginate's the best way to do this. And then like, you know, it's so specialized doing molds. It's really like, I wasn't good at it. I didn't like it, you know. Maybe I can pull it off. You should do it, Lovey. Yeah, I thought about even selling those, like, it's like, you know, it's immortalized, so it's like I could probably sell those. Like, I mean, they could be in aluminum, they could be in, God, they could be in anything, you know. They could, fuck, plaster, if somebody might want one. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's like this technical stuff. I just gotta do it, and you know, I have alginate here. I could start screwing around with that. That's the way to do it, is just start doing it. I know alginate might not be the best solution for this, but you know, you gotta walk before you can swim. I sound like fucking Yogi Berra. You gotta walk before you can swim. You know, but that thought crossed my mind. I was talking with Jimmy DiResta, and I was like, you know, I was talking about this, and he was like, that's a good idea, but he was like, you know what I think you ought to do is just make a miniature and make key rings on a 3D printer, you know. But that's not the actual piece. That's just like making a little Bigfoot. That's where it's like you're just making stuff to make money. And that's not what it would be about. It's about, you know, it just doesn't. I mean, if I had the money, I'd have somebody pull a mold off of one of the heads. Do that in bronze. Man, that would be awesome. See, there's like all this fur and shit. I'm not qualified to do it. You know, maybe silicone mask even. You mean like a death mask? I thought about that. Just peel it off. You see, if I'm gonna do it, it always has to be this grandiose thing. I want the big giant bronze Bigfoot head, and I want it in a public space like in New York City in the subway. That's what I want. People think I'm unrealistic. You tell me people wouldn't want to see that in the subway, they would. I'm before my time. What do you want me to say? I know what people want to see. They want to see a Bigfoot head, a decapitated Bigfoot head, when they're getting on the L train. I know they do. Don't tell me they don't. It would be such a hit. But no. Do I get a fucking... See, it's morning time. I'm just going to start bitching about the Whitney. Do I ever get a call from the goddamn Whitney? No. No, I don't. I'm tapped into this, man. I know what people want. They want to see Bigfoot. You tell me, Swampy Jack. You tell me that what the like the Bigfoot head, the frozen Bigfoot head, right? The big one. You tell me that in bronze or aluminum. Fuck. You tell me that wouldn't be like one of the coolest fucking things you'd ever see. Like you're in the tube. I don't know if they put art in the subway station in England. I don't know. But anywhere, you're walking down the street, there's a bronze Bigfoot head. Thing would weigh. How much would that weigh? For solid? Weigh a lot. It'd be, I don't know, $2,000 worth of bronze, maybe. Yeah, see, it would be fucking awesome, you know. But taking some of the arms, or even a hand, that would be like, that would pay my rent. But the problem is like, it's expensive to get this shit done, and it might be like working on my car. Why am I going to work on my car? I'm not a mechanic. I'll create a problem and it'll cost me more money. Tear down the Confederate, hang on. Yeah, I agree. Tear down the goddamn Confederate generals. We melt those down. You let me design a fucking Bigfoot that's 75 feet tall, and we put it someplace prominent. New York City. New York City. Central Park. 150-foot Bigfoot. Bronze that you can go up it, and then there's a, you know, in its head, there's like a snack shop. You know, there's like a gift shop. You can buy some t-shirts, maybe some t-shirts with me on it, you know, because I built it. You know, proceeds go to me, of course, but it's not about money. It's about consumerism. That's the truth. That's what it would be about. And Bigfoot. It'd be about Bigfoot. I've had this idea to build this like 150-foot Bigfoot for a long time. My idea was to build it like someplace, I don't know, out there by Burning Man or something, but not associated with Burning Man, just the desert, because desert land would be cheap. I had an idea for a 500-foot Bigfoot that has fucking, it's like a shopping center in it, and you know, like apartments. Why is that so fucking crazy? It's not. It totally makes sense, right? I have one design for a Bigfoot. It's in the Mariana Trench. You have to take a subway down there, or not a subway, a submarine down there. It parks. It'll probably, like, I don't know. This is my idea. Was like it could have like a door that opens up where its crotch is, right around that area. The submarine goes into it. It closes. All the water's pushed out. Then the people get to come out of the submarine and do their shopping. It's a vacation. Come on, Jeff Bezos. You want to go to fucking build yourself a rocket ship. Why didn't you build something cool like that? Why don't you let me tell you what to do, Jeff? Elon, call me. He's an idiot. Jeff Bezos is a freaking idiot. Elon, I'm on your side, Elon. You're an architect as well? I don't have to be. I just have to design it and have architects and designers involved, or architects and engineers involved. That's it. I don't have to be. I think like an architect. I think like a lot of things, trust me. I'm an idea guy, and I'm just like overlooked while I'm on this planet. I've tried to help out Red Bull so many times. Do they make Red Bull root beer? Do they? No. Red Bull sarsaparilla? No. Red Bull birch beer? No. I'm an idea guy. Do I get paid for it? No. I'm the guy that invented licorice ice cream. Does Ben & Jerry's call me a Baskin Robbins? No, they don't. Am I living in squalor? Yes, I am. It's absurd. I'm telling you, when I go, they're going to talk about my ideas 300 years from now and say, wow, the world really screwed up. They should have listened to Peter Caine. It's the truth. I need Red Bull. I need gas, too. Hang on. Slack and gas cap is no big deal. I like it. I'm actually filling it up today. I gotta do something. Weird. God damn. We got ideas for Dandy Mart too. They won't listen. Like, have decent food. That would be my idea. Is, hey, Dandy Corporation. I got an idea. Why don't you, instead of having bullshit food, why don't you have something decent, like actual food instead of pre-made shit? Oh, me? It's Peter Caine. Oh, you're welcome. Bye. Would they send me a check? No, they wouldn't. I'm overlooked. Before my time, I'm telling you. You know the hovercraft? I invented it back in the 60s. I did. Somebody else built it and got the credit. Well, actually, I didn't invent it. I saw it on the Jetsons. You know, I thought it was a good idea. I would have built it. I would have. The jetpacks, I didn't invent those, but I did see on Gilligan's Island they had a jetpack. I did see that and thought, hey, that's a pretty good idea. But then I checked into it and they didn't go far enough. I also had a jetpack on the $6 Million Man. Same jetpack, no improvements. Now they're new and improved. Can't wait to see this dog tomorrow. This sucks. Almost $100 to fill this thing up. Unbelievable. All of a sudden, I see this cab company in this area. Some kid driving a cab. It's a girl. I'd be careful. Well, maybe it's safer out here or something. Same cab company I saw yesterday. This H6 thing. It's got a livery license plate. Hydro and biofuel engine for the cars. Biofuel engine is a bad idea. That's what I think. We have electric cars that are better. It's like sort of, no offense or nothing. That's like 80s or something. What about hydrogen cars? Whatever happened to that idea? They ditched that. I haven't heard shit about that. I think they're afraid of it or something. I gotta go take something in. Yeah, my ideas get overlooked, and then they'll be used. I guarantee you. You think Red Bull isn't gonna use my idea? Everybody knows it's a great idea. Red Bull root beer. Or the sarsaparilla would just be, wow. Birch beer, they would fucking right out of the ballpark, you know? But no. They don't want to do it. They'll probably wait until I'm dead. What do you mean electric cars are not economical? Too expensive. Dependent on grid. What? What do you mean, like, no, they're not too expensive. It's what we had to have. They're only expensive because it's new technology. The Tesla, the car, is not a problem. You get 250 miles, it tells you right where you need to fucking charge. It's not a problem. Burning stuff is not the way to go, and the grid can be powered by solar, wind. This idea of burning stuff, Pamela, I don't think is a good idea. It just seems absurd to me. It seems absurd to me. But the Tesla works fine. There's nobody with the Tesla has problems charging their car going on a trip. That's a fact. You don't know where the power places are, but they do, because the car tells you where you need to go. You type in your destination, say you're going to California, it's going to steer you right to every place to plug in. How long does it take to plug in? It's about 20 minutes. It's about 20 minutes. It's not a problem. And once they start doing it, and it's like a plug-in. What the thing is, Pamela, is they're planning to. You know how you can charge your phone, right, by setting it on one of those things. You got to dig up the road, right, and you got to power your car while you're driving. It's a win-win. And also, what will happen? This is me being the futurist. We won't own cars. We won't own them. It'll be like, you won't have a garage. You won't need a garage. You'll just get on your phone or your computer or whatever, have the car sent to your house. You have it sent to your house, you just jump in and go, and then at least pick somebody else up and another car picks you up later or something, or you're just renting it for the time, you know, so you don't have to buy the car. This is like these internal gas combustion engines, and this like idea that we're supposed to have like a fucking car in the garage is just, I don't want a car, you know. If this thing breaks, I'm fucked. I'd rather have like a, you know, pay for it as I go. Well, I have to go here, send the car to me, and there's like a service maintenance charge or something figured in. This is absurd. And then like this thing breaks and I'm fucked. I got to come up with thousands of dollars, and I can't believe I just spent almost $100 to fill this thing up. What the? I need gas. I got to go do something. I'm not getting on the road by I've been putting 2-3 gallons in at a time. It's been absurd. You know, because I was afraid it would be like this. I was like, shit. I gotta run the stuff in. Hang on. Then I'll be back to complain some more. I will. I'm sure I'll complain. Boy, Amtrak still has food service on it. Did you know that? You could still get a sleeper car. It's not cheap. If you're gonna go, there's like a package deal. Like if you're gonna travel around the country, it's like $500 or something. But you get your own sleeper car for $500, which I always wanted to do, but I have animals, so that's not gonna get done. Hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, you like riding the train? I used to as a kid. We'd take Amtrak. Take it to my grandma's. A couple times from art school, I took it back down to St. Louis. It's enjoyable because you don't really have to think. You can sleep. Now it'd be real enjoyable because you could watch phone or whatever. It's twice as much as the bus, but who gives a shit? this was in here. So this phone. I woke up this morning thinking about how, like, what defines us as a human isn't like one big event. It's like a series of small events. You know, like life is not monolithic. It isn't. It isn't one big thing. In the end it might be, but like as you go, it's like a series of smaller events that sort of define us and make our existence worthwhile or important. It's weird that we like do this, you know, like some of us do. But like there's like you want your life to have some importance while you're here, but the result is nobody remembers you even after a generation. Unless you're Achilles or something, nobody's ever going to remember your name. We're all forgotten about. It's like those little events that like might seemingly be unimportant or you don't want to deal with, you know, because it's unpalatable for some reason and you don't want to deal with it. But instead you knuckle under and you deal with it. It's the hard things, the difficult things in life that like are important. The things you don't want to do, but you know are right, so you do it. You know, there's helping someone is probably that you can do, and I'm not talking about like it doesn't have to be financial. Don't let somebody like take advantage of you. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about that. Like, you know, don't just if you don't have the money, don't give it out. Sometimes, you know, you're doing stuff you don't even know how you're gonna, you know. Sometimes you might do something that you think might not help, and it does. It's like our lives, we're just like leading and doing this shit, hoping for the best. You know, I always try and think about like the wake that I cause when I'm here. I don't want to cause too much of a wake. I don't want to cause problems. I know in the past, certainly I have caused people grief, you know, for whatever reason. Like back when I was drunk, I was just such a fucking asshole. I remember apologizing. I've said this. I remember apologizing. I didn't go to AA, but I knew. This is part of AA. Is you're supposed to apologize to the people that you wronged, and I did it anyway. Even though I didn't go to AA, I found out like that was part of it later because I felt a tremendous amount of guilt when I drank. I'd wake up and I'd be like, God, what did I say? What did I do? I wasn't the drunk that went around, got in fights. I wasn't that guy. I was just obnoxious, you know? It's just real obnoxious. And I remember that I started calling and saying, man, I'm sorry, you know, I was out of my mind. I know I did and said things that like, every one of them said, what are you talking about? You're fine. That's what they said. They said, every one of them was like, we don't care. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Thanks, no, something like that. But there's no need for you to say anything. Because, you know, a friend always, like, if it's a true friend, you know, they're gonna see it anyway. They see the change. So there was sort of no reason for me to say anything. But I just felt like it was important to me to, like, for my own personal growth, to come clean. You know, like even as a kid, I was always like, I would say I was sorry. You know, which It's better not to have done whatever you did in the first place, but owning up to it afterwards, there is something important about it. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems like there's an importance to it, you know. Even as an adult, if you do something fucked up, you know, there's something to be said for like, come on, oh, that window's not gonna work now? Come on, you were working. Okay, I'll try and pull it up with a wrench. It was working. But we all do fucked up shit. We all do. Nobody's perfect. For whatever reason, we do stuff. I just, you know, you say stuff to someone that you're angry, so you say stuff. God knows I've said shit. Shit's come out of my mouth, and I'm like, what the fuck? Right after I say it, I'm like, why did I say that? You know, that was the worst thing I could say, but I said it anyway. It's anger. People say that shit. People say this stuff like to each other. It's just like we all do it, you know. And even if you're a person, oh, I don't do that. Well, you might be passive aggressive about it and do it anyway. Like the guilt trip thing, you know. That's the same shit. Look at that blue jay. God, I love those things. Those bastards kill the male brown bat when it's out on a tree. The male brown bat doesn't go into the roost. The females do. That's who's in the house, the females and the babies. But the male brown bats hang out on trees at night. And the blue jays want to kill them. Which is awesome, because I hate the bats. They're disgusting. They're so foul. It's a rabies vector. I got a video I'm putting out. It's with old footage. Probably have it out by 11 or so. I like it. It's short. It's probably 4 minutes or something. The end is what's important. You got to wait for the end. I notice a lot of stuff about my life though when I'm making art. So much of my art might not seem personal, but god damn it, it is. So much of it is stuff I'm thinking about. It just looks like something else. It doesn't matter if it's politics or religion. Man, buried in it is my fucking life. It is. It's just like, it's my shit. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm prolific, is that I gotta say it, I just make shit constantly. Or I'm even just thinking about shit. If I'm not making it, I'm designing it in my head. I'll make it later. But like, it seems like it is some kind of catharsis for me. Or else why would it be so personal? And why am I trying to mask it with stuff that isn't personal? You know, I don't want everybody to know everything about me. You know, that would be, I mean, it'd be fine. I wear my shit on my sleeve, but like, I don't want, I don't have to spill my guts all the time. I spill my guts anyway. I'm sure that there's a lot of people that understand who I am and know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, it's obvious to a lot of people, but I think the general public does not know generally what I'm talking about. They think that I'm talking about like a bigger thing, you know, like a more monolithic thing, but I'm talking about something that's really individual, and it's a series of things. I even like in art, like when I think about making an installation, it's a series of small things to make one big thing. That's sort of what life is. It's like a series of small things that make your life. It's a series of events, and most of those events are tragic. They're mostly tragic, and then you wait for those times in your life that are, you know, give you that high point in your life. It makes it worthwhile. But they're mostly, it's just tragedy and trying to muddle through life. I don't know if anybody, I guess if you were a true narcissist, you would never have sadness or much sadness. And if you had sadness, it'd only be about um, not being able to get something or something. But that's how I view art, though. Even if it's a painting, it's a series of small brushstrokes to make one big thing. I just started thinking about that this morning. I was thinking about this one friend of mine, and something she sort of said. And I was thinking about this other friend of mine. I just started thinking about like events in my life that have like shaped me, changed me. Um, I'm way different than I was when I was like say 21. I'm much more introspective and don't. Um, I know that like my life here is like it's not. It's I'm not gonna be here forever. I could leave tomorrow. I just don't. I don't know why I care. I don't know why we care about like um, things we do. Like if we were more like animals, we would just it would be like the Wild West here. But we're not. Most of us really do care about people. 50% of the more than 50% of the people are decent. There's only a small percentage of people that have the inability to um, be empathetic. It's really small, like less than 1%. Well, if you take all the disorders and that have that narcissistic twist, so psychopathy, all that stuff. You put those all. So you're talking about less than 8% of the population or something. It's not really. It's not very high. Most of the people have at least some empathy. Some. You know what I'm saying? Like they can get some stuff. Some people feel it more than others. Some people, it's just like it's too much. It's just too much. I would imagine the narcissist, like, it must be all right. Like you don't have to feel anything. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. You just kind of walk by the homeless dude and say fuck it. Make some kind of comment to yourself like he needs to help himself or something. I don't know. It would be easier being like that for sure. Like it'd be easier if we weren't if we didn't know of our existence and our place here. It'd be so much easier. Like if I didn't know of my mortality, my life would have been so much easier, because for years I was afraid of death. Now I'm just like fuck it. One of the reasons why I was afraid of death, so a friend of mine pointed this out. She pointed it out. She said, because she knows about the super realistic dreams I've had where the gray aliens take me to the interior of the sun, and they tell me that I get to be a zookeeper if I do what they say, which that's coming up. I've already done it as a photo collage, but I'm gonna be doing it on green screen. I'm sort of ready to go. I've been putting it off for this reason, and I won't put it off anymore. I'll make it. But in the dream, they tell me that I get to be a zookeeper. But like when I'm up there, whenever it happens, whenever they take me up there, the place is just so intense. It's I can't even. I remember asking them like one of the first or second times. I was like, "Is this place hell?" And they said, "No, this is the interior of the sun." They said, "This interior of the sun. This is not hell." But that's the way I would imagine hell would look, because it's sort of got this reddish look to it, this orange reddish shimmering sky, you know, and everything just sort of has like a reddish pinkish hue to it. Um, it's just crazy up there. It's just crazy. I remember one time I was up there, and it was one of the first times where I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to run. They let me run. They could hear my thoughts. They let me run, and as I'm running, I'm thinking, where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? I'm in the interior of the sun. How do I get out of the interior of the sun? And then one of my handlers appears like right behind me. I'm hiding behind like this rock, and it says, you can't go anywhere. You need to come with me. There's a limited time that you can be up here. We got to get you back. Don't run. Just we're not going to hurt you. The last times I've been there, I haven't been afraid. I remember the time I was up there that they take you to this portal and like, it's like, it's undescribable, but you look out over the abyss, and the abyss is the universe, the solar system. I don't fucking know. And the first time that they're like, okay, and they're telling me to just jump or something, and I wouldn't do it. I'm like, no. So they levitated me the first time, and I went like that, and then I woke up in my bed. But then, like, I don't know, after a couple times of doing that, I go to the portal. They say, okay, and I just jump in, and I wake up in my bed going, you know, like that. Like, what the fuck? It's always that. It's always like, what the fuck? They taught me how to do Photoshop, which was weird. I woke up knowing how to cut and paste. I don't know. You can also rationalize and say, yeah, but you have a brain, and your brain figured it out on its own. Okay. But I mean, you know, we only use a certain portion of our brain, so that could be too. So I'm not like, oh, I definitely am being taken up there by grays. I'm not that, because it's during the dream. I go to sleep and I wake up there wearing what I'm sleeping in. I've woken up there naked. I've woken up there just wearing, I never have shoes on. I've had socks on. I've been in jeans. It's whatever I'm wearing. For a long time, I would wear clothes just because of this. I still, on a habit, fall asleep in my clothes. It started because of that. I try and like take my clothes off, because it's like, it's not that often. It's like once every year or 2, 3, maybe 4 years. I don't know what this place is. I don't know what we are. When I saw that UFO in the backyard, that changed everything, though. You know, that was like more affirmation that the dreams might be more than just dreams. It fucked me up, man. And I saw it with my neighbor. So we saw it. I saw it with another person. I was with Destiny last July, and we saw some shit. I was screaming for it. Come out here quick. I don't know what this place is. You tell me. It all might just be an illusion for all I know. Does it seem like it? It seems real, right? So even if we are just like a glorified program, the end result is it's reality for us, even if we're a program. And, you know, it's the perception of what it is, not what it is. You know, one thing might be perceived one way, but it's not really like that. It's like something else. I mean, we see that in our own lives. Like, we'll have a perception of something that's just wrong, and it's wrong because of depression or whatever. And then your perception of things can change. Maybe that's my hip. Maybe that's all, you know, it is with my hip. Like, my hip is better now, maybe because my perception of the pain is different. So now I don't need a cane, and it's not atrophying anymore. It's getting stronger. I don't know. I don't know. I am going to start that green screen stuff, though. I finally got the green screen room all cleaned up. The downstairs is straightened up so I can think. It was just too cluttered, man. It's been 6 weeks of just like clutteredness. So I can't work in a studio that's cluttered. It has to be sort of picked up at a point. I mean, I'll make a mess out of it, but at a point, like when I get it to a point where it's finishing, I have to like clean up and step back and look at it. But I mean, when it's a tornado, you know, it'll just be like a wreck. That's why I didn't start the clamshell inside. I think I figured that out too. You know what? Let's drive down to Watkins Glen. I gotta get some hinges. I designed how it's gonna open in my head. This morning I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it like that. So let's go get some hinges. And I know how I'm gonna do it. It'll work fine. It'll be able to transport. I'll be able to transport a solid thing. Both will be together, and then when it's in the gallery, just open it up. Or if we're using it as a prop to shoot with, the same thing, and just open it up and build the installation around it. I'll attach plywood before I do that. It'll work fine. It will. I could even use like Masonite or Luan. I could use Luan. Actually, it would be fine. So I'm getting down to the point where I'm going to start finishing up that clamshell for sure. But I have for sure. I'll be out there today doing some of it. Pretty sure. It's all sort of defined. One of the problems that I do have, though, that I noticed yesterday is like it's made for like a person that's 5'8" or under. I'm 5'8". So you have to have it flat. The bottom part has to be flat. So today I'm going to build up the bottom so it'll sit flat, and then the back will go on there, and then it'll be fine. If it's like this, the bottom is tilting back, I was losing 5-6 inches. So I assume it's fine. It's fine. It'll work out just fine. I think that's the one thing that I want to do today is get that bottom shell, flat, so that it'll sit flat, and then I can work on getting it attached and defining that area. It's gonna be a hot piece. It is. It's gonna be beautiful. Boy, it is nice. I like somebody spray painted their tractor gold. It looked pretty sweet. I got half of mine, but I wouldn't waste the money because I don't give a shit. I don't. Why would I waste money on that? I don't need some tractor that has some aesthetic to it. Obviously, have you seen mine? I can't believe the motor on mine it runs fine. Like, I leave it out in the winter. There's no place, you know. I didn't have the garage. Now I'd put it in the garage or the barn, but for years there was no place to put it because there's all that stuff out front. That's good. I don't know. Whatever. How about that? My God, it's beautiful. There's one thing I'll say about this planet. Jesus Christ. Just the diversity alone is just, it's amazing. And we're all related. Everything. We're related to the trees. Everything. Yet we fuck it up. Right and left. Just like destroying this place. Total disregard. I see trash all the time. It pisses me off. A lot of times I'll get out of the car and I'll stop and just get it because it's like so blatant. Like, why didn't you just keep it in your car? I got a bunch of trash over here. So what? My car's disgusting, but I'm not fucking up the plant. I'm not making anybody look at my shit. You know, I'm empty it out today. I got something I gotta do tomorrow. I'll empty out my car. But now if I'm driving around, man, I'm not gonna throw a Red Bull can out the fucking car. What's the matter with you? How lazy are you to do something like that? Just keep it in your car. My God, throw it away later. It's like, it's harder to roll down the window and do that. Just keep it in your car and throw it away later. Let it pile up like me. Be like me. I hope they have hinges. I know they will. I'm going to Watkins Supply. I'd go to Walmart, but I don't know if they have it. They probably do, but I want to get this done. I want some hinges. I want to get the clamshell. I want to get the clamshell going. This place better be fucking... Oh, it is. Good. I don't even know what time it is. Here, I'm going to run in. You guys watch my car, will ya? I'll be right back. It's always strange. I didn't say anything about Bigfoot though. Just said hello. This is what I need. It'll work. It will. It'll work. What do you think? Yeah, fuck yeah. I might hinge that up when I get home. I need to look around for some thin wood so that it's real stable. You know, and this is gonna work. Clamshell's a big hit. It is. It's gonna be great. So that's my goal. First thing I need to do is make the bottom flat so it doesn't. It's stable. Then I can hinge it. I gotta keep defining the bottom though, like the scalloped part. Those flutes. I gotta keep doing that. It's always ghost. I swear to God. Meaning memories. There's ghosts everywhere. All right. So I gotta deal with the dog. Gotta deal with Lutz. He's great at frisbee. All of a sudden, wow. He's got that, man. That dog. He's got it all when it comes to frisbee. He does, man. That is his sport. He'll like jump up sideways and shit. He's really, really good. His owner's gonna love it. Like that was my dog. He's all skinny. He's got to keep him skinny. Don't let weight on that guy, because he's a fucking sky dog, man. He just goes straight up. Just got to keep him real lean. It's the only way. I mean, Lutzy, you can put weight on any dog. Lutzy, it's more difficult because he's like, he's not Tonka. Tonka was almost impossible to keep weight on him. Seriously, it was difficult. It was just like he never sat down for fucking 8 years, you know? He'd be up all day. That's not Lutz. Lutz will take a rest. He'll chill. Lutz is much easier to deal with than Tonka. Lots easier. Just recently, Lutz has stopped his whining bullshit, which is great. Just sort of let it run its own course. I was about to put a bark collar on him and deal with it, and wait a little bit longer. It just sort of ran its course. Which is good. I did this whining shit, and now I think it just whatever. I stay here until he's ready to get me. He's a really beautiful, beautiful dog. I mean, that is a great looking dog. But they're all great looking. I mean, they are. I've never seen a puppy that isn't cute. They all have like this individual cuteness too, like the Shiba that's coming. Oh, I can't wait to see this fucker. It's like, it looks like a little bear right now, but they get older, they start looking like a fox. They're cute. They're an unusual breed. A lot of people get those dogs that like, this guy he's right on it. I think he understood what he was getting. You know, he's just like, fuck it, this is gonna be easier. He's right. Just pass him off to me. I hold him, get him doing stuff, and then he comes, stays here for some days and learns how to deal with the dog. That's the way to do it. I mean, if you want to have a good relationship with your dog, listen, I'm straight up. You can't do what I do. You're gonna get the puppy. One of the most important things is don't let the dog start doing things that you don't want, and that you owners, you just do that. If you pass the puppy off to me and then learn how to man, it's an investment. There's no one that I know there's like, that's a waste. You know, because I can get it. Even the dogs that have acquired like shit habits, you know? I do worry about this one dog, though. It's kind of a nut. What's that? Better worry about a lot of dogs. Not if it comes to me as a puppy. Y'all just, you keep making these fucked up mistakes and Caine's in the dog, and then, you know, it's just makes it harder to evict. You know, and then I'll evict problems, and then I've had dogs come back because the owners fall back in their old ways. Everything's going good, and then, well, what happened? Well, you know, we stopped putting the collar on because why? Everything was going good. Don't rock the boat. You're supposed to, you know, do what I tell you to do. You paid the money. Most people like take my advice because they paid the money. This dog that's coming, the one thing that the guy said I loved hearing. This guy's got the whole doctrine down. It's just like he's an engineer, you know. He doesn't do this, so it's like he said he's going to be collar conditioned, right? Oh yeah, you know, we'll get the collar on the puppy as soon as we can, which is closer to like 4 months. I could get it on a lot earlier than like an owner's going to get it on for sure. I don't think most owners should even try an e-collar on a dog because it's not what you think. It's not about zapping the dog. So I'm really looking forward to working with the puppy. And Lottie's like really like, just lately, that not whining shit is like, I got Ferrari ahead of me. Move. Ferrari racing. Move. I woke up, I had breakfast, I had tofu, I had spinach. But no, I might be on my second Red Bull. God, I hope I'm not on my third. That might be too much. Whatever. I know that I have to find some plywood though. God, plywood, the last time I checked, it's so expensive. Everything's expensive. $100 to fill up the tank. This is nuts. How far would I get on this? Not real far. Something like that. So it's a 6-cylinder. How about the January 6th committee? Were you watching that last night? Oh shit. You know, he didn't win the election and he knew it. And it was all planned out. It was planned. He was talking about the only reason why he wouldn't win is if they cheated 8 months before the election. Could you be to be believing this shit? And then now it's like even Ivanka Trump was like, yeah, I understood A.G. Barr and understood that my father lost and had no grounds to be doing any of this. That's why A.G. Barr had to leave. She said I believed him. Jared Kushner too. Trump fucking had those people attack had those people attack our Capitol. January 6th committee thing is going to be on every night now until they're done. I mean, there's people that are just criminally. If you only watch Fox, is the only station that is not covering this. That's telling. You know, that's pretty bad. That looks real bad for them. It's just somebody's gonna get charged. You wait and see. Somebody high up's gonna get charged. It could be ex-President Trump. They were spelling it out, you know. I watched the news the whole time. I never thought it was fake news. You got a president that's saying it's fake news, but it's anything that he doesn't like. So you believe that? Come on. That just doesn't pass the smell test. Seriously, what the hell are you thinking? A known liar. A known liar. The TV game show. Christ. That man is the most self-serving person. He wouldn't do, you know, he wouldn't do anything unless it benefited him. You know, if it doesn't benefit him, he's not going to be involved in it. It's just, I don't know, it's fucked up. I love this time of year here. God. Trying to think of how I can attach the plywood to the styrofoam. I think I know how I'm going to do it. I do. Oh, I got this. I do. It's going to be nice. It'll be a nice piece. Alright, so the first thing I got to do today is get the clamshell flat, the bottom part flat. So I got to build it up about 4 inches so it doesn't rock. So it can be stepped into and it's flat. It has to be flat. It's like I don't want to lose. Like yesterday I was sending a picture. I sent a picture. And it was down like this, so it makes it look like the shell is just like right here. The shell isn't like that. It's like it's much taller than, it's inches taller than me, like a couple inches taller than me. Oh look, somebody's hat. I don't know if they're insects. Oh where am I gonna find plywood? There's gotta be something in the house. It's real thin, like Luan would be great. I would rip it off the house if I can find it. I'll do that. Like if I need a screw and I see a screw, I'll take it. What's up, Billy Bitsy, Spit Silly? I'm going. Bye. See you in a bit.